So to start class, I'd like to start with a little quote. If you know me, if you've ever taken my classes, I always like to set that context. So our quote today is, "Look how much you've already managed to adapt to. Look how resilient you've already been. There's no right way to respond to this because it's never ever happened before. Give yourself some credit. There's no one in the whole world who has this figured out yet. So it's absolutely okay if you don't either." So I want us to think about in class today how we've adapted to wherever we're at, not being in school, things changing at home, in the world. And I want us to think about how we can continue that idea of being able to adapt, being able to have an open mind in our yoga practice today. So let's bring our hands to our knees. Let's roll the shoulders back and down. Maybe kind of curl your chin and look inward or close your eyes if that feels safe. And take a second to just breathe. Like fill your lungs, fill your belly. Exhale, let it go. Again, inhale, fill up. Lungs, chest, belly. Exhale, let it go. Third and final. This time I want you to send your breath all the way into your heart space. Feel your heart and chest lift. Exhale, let it go. As you if you can take a second to set your intention for class today. Think about the reason why you've turned on this video. Think about how you hope to feel at the end of this class, and let that be your purpose that guides you through. Take one more deep breath in. One more deep breath out. I'm going to lead you through a body scan meditation. I want us to see if we can focus on finding the most calm, the most relaxation for these final moments of class, because you have all worked so hard and you deserve to relax and take care of yourselves. You can curl up in a ball. You can stay lying down on your back. You can come to a seat. You can have your knees bent or outstretched. Only you will know what shape will feel best in your body. Start by relaxing through your feet, softening the arches of your feet, your heels. Each one of your toes starts to relax, feeling lighter. The tops of your feet soften. Ankles starting to relax and sink down into the floor, as if you could just drift away right here, right now. Send the calm from your ankles up into your leg bones. Legs starting to soften. As you send that calm from your legs up into your knees. Envisioning every single connective tissue in your knees starting to soften just by sending your breath there. Send the calm from your knees up through your legs, into your thighs and down into your hips. Feel your hips drop into the floor. Again, we like to carry big, strong emotions in our hips. Anger, sadness, resentment, frustration. Send your breath into your hips and see what you can let go of right here, right now. Send the calm from your hips up into your belly. Maybe you find the hands make their way onto the belly as you mindfully notice each breath in, each breath out. Taking a moment to recognize and to think about how many people are fighting just to be able to breathe right now. Taking a second to be grateful. I am alive. Send the calm from your belly up into your lungs and into your heart space. Feel the warmth of your heart rushing down through your body. Feel your heartbeat. Remind yourself of your purpose. Remind yourself how so deeply loved you are and how much you matter in this world. Take a little inventory of your heart while you're here. Notice if it feels heavy or anxious, and send your breath to calm it. Send the calm from your heart up into your chest and down into your shoulders. Shoulders sink to the floor, letting them take a load off. Allowing that calm to travel down from the shoulders, into the arms, down into your elbows, your forearms, your wrists start to soften. Again, the hands start to open up and soften. Maybe the fingertips start to curl. Feeling that sense of lightness throughout your fingertips. Knowing that there's no need to point a finger or close a fist. All is well. I am safe. Send the calm from your fingers up through the backs of your hands, back up into your elbows, your arms, the shoulders, the neck, and finally into the face. Start to soften your facial muscles. Relax your jaw. Let the tongue come off the roof of your mouth. Maybe you soften the corners of your mouth, or maybe you bring a smile onto your face. Sometimes we smile to help us feel joyful. Sometimes we smile because we are joyful. The brain does not know the difference. Soften through your cheeks. Relax the tip of your nose. Let the eyelids become heavy. Eyelashes soften. Eyebrows start to relax. The forehead starts to relax just by sending your breath there. That's our own virtual command center, is our forehead. The space where we make all of our big plans and our hopes and our dreams. Send your calm into your forehead. See if you can plant an intentional thought for yourself today. And finally, send the calm from your forehead all the way up to the crown of your head, the peak of your mountain, your highest self. And take a second here to feel how it feels to be totally calm in your body, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. When you're ready, gently start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, find some movement in your body. Come back to your body, back to your breath, back to this space. Maybe you start to open and close your hands or make some tiny circles with your wrists or your ankles. And if you've moved somewhere off of your back, see if you can find your way back onto your back so that you can slowly start to reach your arms up and over your head, feet outstretched. Taking a nice good morning stretch as if you're waking up for the very first time from the best nap you ever took. And then hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. Take a second to pause and love on yourself again. To remind yourself that you need nothing more in your life to be happy than what is with you in your hands right now. Just you. And on your next breath, let your hands find the backs of your knees. Take as many rock and rolls as you need to find your way back up into a seated position, just as we started with in the beginning of class. Hands can find the knees. We'll all take one final deep breath in and deep breath out. The light in me sees, honors, and knows that there's a light within each and every one of you. So keep shining. We will all get through this together. Thank you so much for sharing your energy and your practice with me today. I hope to see you on the mat again soon. Namaste.